So hashtag cancel Netflix seems to be trending on every single social media platform. And Netflix is down 6% this month so far. So what the heck is going on? What's going on? If you aren't aware, Netflix is dealing with a ton of backlash because of the release of a French film called Cuties. Cuties is supposed to be about an 11-year-old girl who rebels against her conservative family and joins a hip-hop twerking dance crew. It's supposed to be a film about the pressures young girls face from society and social media. Cuties was just made available on the streaming service this week, but a few weeks ago, before anyone had even seen the film, Netflix, they released some marketing that was quickly criticized. In particular, this poster. That poster. Again, this is supposed to be a film about the pressures girls face from social media and society in general. Needless to say, there was a ton of backlash once this poster hit the internet, and Netflix released this tone-deaf statement. I'll read it for you. Cuties is a social commentary against the sexualization of young children. It's an award-winning film and a powerful story about the pressure young girls face on social media and from society more generally growing up. And we'd encourage anyone who cares about these important issues to watch the movie. Yeah. Really? A social commentary against the sexualization of young children, and that's the freaking poster you released to the market? That's the marketing you put out for this film? Believe it or not, though, the initial apology released by Netflix was even worse when you consider the tainted history of the Sundance Film Festival. Here's the initial apology from Netflix. We're deeply sorry for the inappropriate artwork that we used for Cuties. It was not okay. Nor was it representative of this French film, which won an award at Sundance. We've now updated the pictures and description. The freaking co-founder of Sundance, Sterling Von Pervert, has been charged multiple times for sexual abuse of a child. So I'm not sure that saying that the film won an award at Sundance was a good play on Netflix's part. I don't know what they were thinking. The director claims that she made Cuties to start a debate about the sexualization of children in society today. Well, it worked, but probably not as she intended. This film literally is doing the same thing that the writers and producers of this film are claiming to be against. This film objectifies little girls and is one of the most hypocritical pieces of so-called art that has been released in decades. And I'm not exaggerating. It's no wonder people are boycotting Netflix right now. It's no wonder. So based on the numbers from a couple different analytics firms, Netflix cancellations are way up and are currently 8 times higher than average. 8 times higher. This is not good for Netflix in the short term, as the data points to a direct correlation between the release of the Cuties film and the uptick in cancellation. So, regardless of how pissed we might be right now, and I watched the film and I was disgusted and very uncomfortable during a number of the scenes, regardless, what should we do? Should we cancel our Netflix subscriptions? Should we sell our Netflix stocks? I don't know. But let's start with your Netflix subscription. Should you cancel it? If you want to, yeah, you should. Freak out, be emotional, cancel it. Save yourself the money and put it in a Roth IRA or something, or some not so high yield savings account. It's your choice. Hashtag the hell out of cancel Netflix and tell all your Facebook friends to do the same. In other words, do whatever you want with your subscription. Do whatever you want. But what about your stock? Should you sell your Netflix stock? I'm not sure. But what I would say is that you should do your best to not trade emotionally, negative or otherwise. But it's hard to not be emotional about Netflix right now. If you've seen this film and you want to sell your shares and completely boycott this company, then do it. I understand. The movie is terrible, and I believe the girls in it, especially the lead actress, will have lasting emotional scars from this film. But despite what you might be feeling right now, what you should do, I don't know. But if you have the emotional ability to, which you probably don't if you've seen this film, you should ask yourself these questions. 1, do you still see long-term growth potential with Netflix? 2, do you believe in the fundamentals of the business? 3, do you think that Netflix will get through this PR nightmare and any others that might occur in the future? After asking yourself those questions, then and only then should you make a decision about your Netflix stock. Keep in mind, Netflix is down from a 52-week high of $575.37 that was set back on July 13th. And it's currently trending down with the rest of big tech. But Netflix is still up almost 60% this year, so there is certainly plenty of downside potential. I don't know what you should do with your Netflix stock. Personally, I don't have any shares of Netflix, and although I think there will be a buying opportunity soon, I don't know if I'll be able to invest after watching this film. I hate to be a part of cancel culture, but I don't know. But you might want to keep a close eye on this stock for a buying opportunity because Netflix is likely to get through this PR nightmare. They are. Just like it got through its close ties with Kevin Spacey. So what are you planning on doing about Netflix? Let me know in the comments below if you've seen the film. Thank you for joining me today. I'm sorry about the somber video, but man, I had to talk about this after watching the film. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next video.